waking up on a Monday morning. Let's try it again. Good morning, Sandburg Tigers. Good morning. And so we always start with our pledge. We start with our pledge as a way to honor our country and to show respect. So we stand quietly, we say the pledge together. When we're done, we sit quietly and we track back up to the front. Here's Natalie to lead our pledge. So somewhere out there last year when we celebrated attendance, we have a basketball. It's a Harlem Globetrotter. It's a Harlem Globetrotter basketball. And we're going to bounce our volume like we would bounce a basketball. So I'm not sure what's happening with our speakers over here. It seems to want to... On our tennis, and I'm going to talk about the basketball and why we use that. But a couple years ago, Tyrone Hollywood Brown from the Harlem Globetrotters came out. The reason he was here at Sandburg was because the high school was doing a fundraiser for their band to go to the Rose Bowl parade. And so he came around, he spoke at all the schools in Mira Mesa, and I was surprised at how inspired I was by what he had to say. And what he had to say was his story of growing up and how when he was little, he went and saw the Harlem Globetrotters play basketball, and that was his dream, that was his goal, was to play for the Harlem Globetrotters. And he talked about three things in particular. He talked about determination, persistence, and hard work. And we talk about mindset and about okay to fail and learn from our mistakes. Well, when he played basketball, the first time he came around, he got cut. The first year, he got cut by 7 teams. That's 7 teams telling him, you're not good enough to play with us, go away. You're not good enough to go play with us, go away. And he kept trying harder and harder, and he doubled his effort. Instead of shooting 1,000 jump shots, he shot 2,000 jump shots because he was determined, persistent, and hardworking. He talked about the importance of the choices that he made and how important those choices were. He had friends that were in school with him that made bad choices, and they got into some things like drugs and alcohol and hanging out with the wrong people. And so he was persistent, determined, and hardworking to get to his goal. And I think that that's really important. And so we have that Harlem Globetrotter ball somewhere. If I can't find it, I'm going to get another one to celebrate our attendance every week where we remind ourselves about being present, having a positive attitudes. Positive attitudes. I can and I will. And so there's a list. Usually I ask the office to give me a list of classes with perfect attendance for the week. And I think that this is an amazing start to the year. That we have in 3rd grade, Miss Bautista's class with perfect attendance. In 2nd grade, Mrs. Edwards' class with perfect attendance. In 4th grade, Mrs. Evans' class with perfect attendance. In 1st grade, Mrs. Finnegan's class with perfect attendance. In 2nd grade, Mrs. Goodmar's class with perfect attendance. In TK, Mrs. Honowit's class with perfect attendance. In kindergarten, I almost said 1st grade. In kindergarten, Mrs. Knight's class with perfect attendance. In 3rd grade, Mrs. Phillips' class with perfect attendance. And in 1st grade, Mrs. Wood's class with perfect attendance. That's the first time we've ever had so many classes with perfect attendance. And again, it's an amazing start to the year. I hope a lot of you came out to our back to school barbecue. It was amazing, and I want to thank our teachers for coming out and serving, our dads who did all the barbecuing, our PTO that provided the food for the barbecue, and all the volunteers that set up booths here, our foundation for giving away some prizes. Sandburg is an amazing community because we come together and celebrate and have fun on events like that. And it's hard work, everybody working together so that we all can benefit for our children. A couple announcements this week. We have tonight at 6:30 in our staff lounge, we have a Dad's Club meeting. And we say Dad's Club, and that's not just for dads. It's also moms. We want parents to be involved. This is another avenue. Tomorrow morning we have donuts with dads or moms. Children, if you're going to come, you need to bring an adult with you. 7:15, donut, milk, and then out to running club. And then Wednesday is our back to school night. So we have a busy week, a lot of fun, a lot of hard work. Starting our third week of school. So I think, again, it's an amazing start. Positive attitudes. Okay, louder. Positive attitudes. All right, let's stand, sing our Sandberg song. Have a great week. Have a great week. Work hard.